This segment is sponsored by Janssen Pharmaceuticals, Inc. Good morning and welcome back to Daytime with Kimberly and Esteban. As a country, we're placing more emphasis on mental health than ever before, yet adults living with serious mental illness and their families often find it hard to get the appropriate treatment. In the case of schizophrenia, adults often have multiple relapses, placing additional burden on the individual, their family, and our healthcare system. Here to talk about the growing mental health care crisis in our country and how to improve understanding and outcomes in schizophrenia are renowned psychiatrist Dr. John Kane and May, a mother whose adult son was diagnosed with schizophrenia. Thank you both for being with us this morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
What is the impact of this serious mental illness in our country?
So one in four families are affected by mental illness, and I think we've made progress in reducing the stigma so that people are more comfortable talking about it and seeking treatment. In the case of schizophrenia, it affects 2.5 million people in the U.S. In Texas alone, it's about 230,000 adults living with schizophrenia. So we need to make sure that patients and families have access and options to the best possible treatments in order to help them manage this illness.
Absolutely. And May, as a mother with an adult son living with serious mental illness, what has been your experience navigating through schizophrenia with him?
Well, Jason was diagnosed as a young adult, and I think of that time, it was a very confusing time for us. We were trying to understand the symptoms that Jason was having, and we were also trying to work with his doctors to come up with a treatment plan that would work for him long term. The problem, however, was that Jason kept forgetting to take his medication.
Thank you, May. And Dr. Kane, are there treatment options that can be used to help adults living with schizophrenia and to help them stay on track with their treatment plan?
So May and I have partnered with Janssen Pharmaceuticals to increase awareness of the availability of long-acting injectable medicine so that patients don't have to remember to take medicine every single day, day in and day out. And that can go a long way towards delaying any relapse or recurrence, exacerbation of the illness, and help people be able to return to what they want to do in the community.
For more information on the resources available to help healthcare providers and organizations improve outcomes for adults living with schizophrenia, log on to thenationalcouncil.org/LAMS.